world did the artist pull that off?
This stark cyan line, this shadow, it might be the single most important visual trick in the whole piece. It just hugs those thick black outlines, and it takes the character from being a simple drawing to this complex, mind-bending illusion. It's the electricity. It's what's powering the glitch.
Okay, so what the artist is doing here is they're tapping into this really cool phenomenon called chromostereopsis. Basically, when you put a cool color, like that bright cyan, right next to a warm color, like that pale pink, your brain kind of freaks out. It struggles to process them on the same flat surface. Your eye just gets confused.
So what happens is your retina sees the cool cyan as being further back and the warm pink as popping forward. And that creates this false glow, this fake light. And what does it look exactly like? The glow of an old CRT monitor. So the artist isn't just painting a character here, they're painting the illusion of an artificial being that is actively short-circuiting.
Okay, so we've got this glitching, electrified skeleton. The next logical question is, what's the system that's trying to contain it? And to figure that out, we need to look at the three cryptic symbols that are just kind of floating around the edges.
Let's start with the most obvious one, the one that really jumps out. Tucked away in the top right corner, there it is, the retro Apple logo. And look how it's painted. It's so pristine, so exact, it completely clashes with that sloppy, dripping background. It's like this little island of sharp corporate perfection floating in a sea of grime.
And choosing that specific logo, man, that comes with a ton of historical baggage. We're talking 1977. Those rainbow stripes were a very deliberate choice to make these new, intimidating computers feel friendly and fun. It was the symbol of this very specific, almost naive, utopian promise. The idea that technology was just going to cheerfully swoop in and solve all our problems.
Now I want you to look across the piece to the top left. You see that broken up capital A? There's a real symmetry here. You've got the A on one side and the Apple logo on the other, and they're basically bracketing this frantic figure in the middle. They're acting like a frame. That wild energy is literally being boxed in.
But look closer. One little piece seems to escape that box. Down in the bottom right corner, there's this weird, small, detached doodle. What is it? What you're seeing here are these 5 vertical wooden slots, really roughly cut. They're not joined up perfectly. You can see these big, uneven gaps right between them. And the wood itself? Man, it's so beat up. It's splintered, it's cracked, it's totally weathered. You can almost feel the texture just by looking at it. It's super physical.
And that physicality, it's not just for show. It carries some serious conceptual weight. I mean, just think about the life, the trauma of a shipping pallet. It's like the invisible, abused backbone of all our stuff, of global commerce. Its whole existence is just to be used, jabbed by forklifts. And then, once it's too splintered to be useful, it's just trash.
So that's the key takeaway right here. By choosing this as the foundation, the artist is forcing us to look at a world of pure grit, of utility, and
So today we're doing something a little different. We're not digging through a bunch of articles. Instead, our entire focus is on this one single image, a piece of art found on, of all things, a piece of trash. And our job, it's basically to do a forensic visual analysis. We're going to decode its textures, dissect what's going on, and unravel its symbols to really figure out what's the story it's trying to tell us. Just try to picture this for a second. You're walking down some damp alleyway, and you see this. It's a rotting, splintered wooden pallet. But it's not just junk, right? It's been totally transformed into this frantic, almost electrified painting. And right away, your brain just kind of short circuits, trying to connect this raw, physical piece of garbage with the really deliberate, calculated art that's been painted on it. And that right there, that's the big question this piece is screaming at us. It's a visual puzzle because, let's be honest, these two things, the high-tech symbol and the literal garbage, they feel like